great news for teachers in the state of Texas. Find out how new vaccination centers could be opening up for you.
Security concerns for Pope Francis as he is scheduled to travel to Iraq today.
Senior night. Coming up, we highlight our softball teams one night to celebrate their graduating class.
I'm Kaylee Scott.
And I'm Robert Norton.
All this and more you do not want to miss.
Coming up next on NHSTV Live. Health officials have announced that Texas educators are now eligible for COVID-19 vaccines. Effective immediately, all Texas vaccination centers should provide doses to all school staff, Head Start program staff, and child care staff. This notice comes after the Biden administration urged all states Tuesday to prioritize vaccinating teachers and school staff. This new group will be categorized as 1C. This early inclusion of teachers comes as vaccine supplies ramp up and 2 million people, or 6.8% of Texas's population, have been fully vaccinated with both doses of shot regimens.
Amongst the coronavirus pandemic and security concerns, Pope Francis insists he will still travel to Iraq as planned. The Pope is scheduled to visit the church today during his historic visit to Iraq, as it is his first time. This travel comes with a concern after militia groups fired 10 rockets at a U.S. airbase in Iraq. The Biden administration is considering a military response to Wednesday's rocket attack, believed to be for a retaliation for a recent U.S. airstrike.
In some lighter news, yesterday's challenge was to share a link to your favorite video by Dude Be Nice. And I have to say, some of y'all shared some pretty good ones. To kick the day off, Student Council shared the video of Josh and Heather Avis, who have adopted 3 kids. 2 of their children have Down syndrome, and their family has positively impacted thousands of people. Dude Be Nice wanted to celebrate them and encourage them to keep doing what they're doing on their platform, The Lucky Few. And I even took the time last night to watch, and I was honestly in tears. Another link shared was to a video on how kids these days pull off a sweet stunt for their ice cream man. He's outside of Bellflower High School in Southern California every day dealing with long lines of students and donates a portion of his money to school fundraisers. These students raised money for the ice cream man to give back to him. Wow, some really touching videos here. Today is the last day to be a part of Kindness Week. I say we go big or go home, and let's try to get as many people to participate for this one. Upload a video to Stuco's Flipgrid for Coach Monaghan to show your support during his deployment. And you, of course, have to share it with Tex and Stuco on Twitter or Instagram for a chance to win a free t-shirt.
This has been such a great week because seeing people participate in acts of kindness simply makes life a whole lot easier. Moving on to some 4-letter kindness, on this week's edition of Teacher's Pet, reporter Kaylee Lavin shows the endless possibilities that could come from a strong canine and human relationship.
Sure, so we got Laika in October of 2014, and she was actually a police dog dropout. And so basically they said, you know, she's too calm. And I was like, oh, well that sucks for you guys, but it's perfect for me. So we got her. She was about 3 months old and just the cutest puppy ever. She's very smart, picks up on things very quickly. I had her completely trained in about 2 months. We very frequently go to the Zoom room, and it's a dog training place in Trophy Club. And we graduated Obedience 2, Obedience 3, and all the agility courses that they offer. And as far as agility, she knows, she goes over the jumps, she does the A-frame, tunnels, tires. We're still working on the weave. That's probably one of our hardest things for her to learn, and it wasn't necessarily her learning it, it's me giving her the right instructions. But I found that training dogs isn't necessarily about training the dogs, it's about training the people to interpret what the dogs are saying and how to communicate effectively with your dog. But she actually, one of her favorite things to do is to chase RC trucks. We bought a really fast one, it goes like 45 miles an hour, and she'll chase it until she can't move. And that's actually her favorite form of exercise.
Get it like a dog. Get it. Get it.
It's a very strong bond that we have between the two of us.
What are you doing?
Straying away from our four-legged friends, we had a lot of sports happen this week. And thankfully, Blake's back in studio with this week's Sports Report.
Thanks, Kaylee. Our sports completed several times this week. In the Diamond, boys baseball played yesterday against the Lebanon Trailblazers, losing 5-0. They also played against Timber Creek, winning in a wipeout game 9-3. Boys baseball will play the Decatur Eagles tonight in a tournament. The game will take place home during the day. Softball had 2 tournaments over the week. First, they played Decatur on Tuesday, which was their senior night. The seniors pulled through and won the game 3-2. Then on Thursday, they played against Crandall and Louisville. They won against Crandall in a knockout game 8-1. And lost their second game against Louisville 6-3. Softball will play again tomorrow against Lovejoy in a tournament at home. On the field, boys soccer won on Wednesday against the Richland Royals with a score of 3-1. They will play tonight away against the Den Broncos at 7:15. Girls soccer also played on Wednesday against Richland, however they lost 3-0. They will play tonight home against Den at 7:15 as well. On Tuesday, wrestling competed in the Clash of the Cup. Boys won the cup back, which is the first time they have since 2018. The girls hold their belt for 2 years in a row now. Last night, boys and girls track and field teams competed at Claiborne, both coming out as overall team champions. Both teams had outstanding performances all around. Boys were led by Andrew Leckenhouse with wins in the 800, 400, and 4x4 relay, and Keenan Reel with wins in the 300 hurdles and 4x4 relay. Girls were led by Camden Moody with wins in the high jump, triple jump, 100 hurdles, and 300 hurdles, and then Star Kaczynski with a big PR win in the discus. The next track meet will be the following Friday and Saturday at Eaton High School. Our girl powerlifters competed last night in their regional meet. Cadence Lincoln and Carrie Fulton both qualified for the 5A powerlifting meet. The meet will be March 20th in Corpus Christi.
If you're interested in watching the full videos from today's Dude Be Nice challenge, they're posted out on our Twitter page at NHSTV.
I highly suggest you guys watch them when you get a chance. But anyways, thanks for watching, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.